good afternoon, Libras. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to go ahead and get into this. So what I'm just kind of seeing here, I kind of pulled all my cards, shuffled, and I'm seeing caring connections here. You know, I have that in my little characters nook. And I also have a man holding a heart, and I'll show you that when we get into it. But your first row starts off with the Two of Air. You have Daughter of Air, and then you have Father of Air. Oh, goodness, it won't come up. Okay. And what I'm kind of feeling for those right here is it almost seems like you're inside of some kind of choice here. Obviously mentally here, but you know, where you want to put your energy towards. And with her, I feel like she's listening to herself. I see that eagle above her head, and I see that she wants to be free and she wants to soar. And that vibration that's going around her with the feathers, she's feeling that within. So that's definitely you, Libra. And then we have the Father of Air. Now, when he shows up here, I kind of see you standing and defending, you know, your freedom here. I see you standing and defending and, you know, walking into whatever, you know, whatever battle comes your way here, Libra. And that's just kind of what it feels like. It feels like it's been a long time coming. It feels like it's been a long time coming, and you're finally getting into this space where it's like you're starting to feel like you can listen to yourself. So moving into our second row, Libra, we have the Three of Water, Seven of Air, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so with the Three of Water, this is our Three of Cups in this deck, and I love this card so much because you have, you know, two cups, they're just sitting there, they're chilling, and then you have another one down here, and it's just overflowing. Now, this could be celebratory, but it could also be in a way of collaboration, working with something, or working together with somebody else on something. And right here, we have this, and I believe this is the Seven of Air. Now, this is a match, and it's sitting behind these rocks. It's not being used, it's not being lit. And I feel like what they're kind of saying to you right now, Libra, is you could be putting more effort into the things that you do. You know, I don't want to say, you know, you do most, but, you know, I always say that what comes easiest to you is, you know, usually what you love to do. So I would take time to look into your hobbies, things that you love to do right now, and, you know, kind of just strike this little fire within your creativity or something. Because it looks like there's a lot of things that you're wanting to do, but you're not really taking a lot of action on them. And it's basically, it's like gold just sitting, waiting to be found. Okay. And our last card is the Small Medicine Wheel. And this is, you know, basically the Wheel of Fortune. And it's kind of just saying that things are kind of shifting for the better right now. You are entering into a new chapter here, Libra. And, you know, the positivity surrounding it is being supported, and you are being divinely guided into this. But it all is going to be about how you put yourself in the way of these opportunities. Are you going to go for it? Are you not? And that is where that Two of Air in the beginning kind of comes from, because you're not really sure. You're not really sure how things are looking. And, you know, I didn't really get the Fear card here, but when it does just kind of talk, you know, a lot of air, that just makes me feel like it's all up here. It's like, you know, you see everything's okay, but it's always the ifs, the what ifs, right? Those thoughts that come in and they kind of just get in the way. So in our last row, we have the Chariot card, we have the Empress, and then we have Insecurity. And this card is called the Five of Earth. Now, the Chariot card. We all know the Chariot card, you know, talks about moving forward and taking action here. But notice in this deck, he holds this skull, you know, in his hand, and it's almost, I don't want to say he's using it as a trophy, but he's showing it because this is something he has accomplished. You know, this is something that he has, you know, moved past and moved forward with in his life. And it's something that he carries as a reminder, right? Our next card is the Empress. Now she sits with this young boy with this sea turtle behind her. You know, those live a long time. So I feel like what this is saying about your spirit here right now, Libra, is you are in this luxurious feeling. You know, regardless of what your actual setting is, the feeling right now is like receiving. It's, you know, it's receiving, it's knowledgeable, it's caring, it's nurturing, it's, you know, things are growing, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I use those terms is because those are terms that we usually use for children. And that's what it seems like you're growing something, you're raising something from seed to plant, you know, and you're working really hard at this, Libra. It's like I said, it's been a long time coming. So there is a lot of growth here, and there is a lot of wisdom. You know, you have learned a lot of things along the way. And, you know, I put these back in the wrong spot. But then we have insecurity. Now the insecurity comes in because, again, all these thoughts, these swords that you have all these air cards and all these swords, Libra, because, again, you have been through a lot. It has been a long time coming, and it's that fear of loss. All right, it shows this corn here, and now the crows are coming to get it, right? It's almost like you're wondering, what will happen if you step out? What will happen if you leave this behind? What will happen if you change the way you go about things here? And I feel like, this card talks about insecurity, and it's not nothing to do with appearance here. It's more so it's like wearing your heart on your sleeve, wearing your insecurities on your sleeve. Will people know what I've been through? Will people see that I've changed? Will people know that I've been, doing better? Will people see the progress and effort like I do? And as of now, all I want to say is, as long as you see it, right? And I know it's easier said than done. All right? So I like to call these little cards in the middle my supporting details, okay? So we got the 10 of Swords here, then we have the 7 of Swords here, and then we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, and then we have the 2 of Swords here. So to me, this kind of looks like you've been going through a situation here with somebody who probably hasn't been the nicest, the most honest, the most supportive in a situation here. Because with the 7 of Swords, I see somebody walking away with something. It's almost like they're just trying to get away with the hood on. And with the 10 of Swords, you're just sitting there. It's like you're taking it, right? But how many more can you take? Gosh. And moving forward, we have our 8 of Swords. But it does come out in the reverse. So to me, I don't want to say that you're still putting yourself through it, but it's almost like with this card, being a boat and they're getting away. That to me, when I picture it, it's like a thing of like you're at the docks, but you haven't pushed out yet, So that's what, again, with that indecisiveness, we don't know. We don't know. And again, the 2 of air. And then you have 2 of Swords again. So yeah, you don't know, should I stay or should I go? And this could be a person, a job, a situation, but it's just something that means a lot to you and you're just not really sure how to go about it, simply put. Now, let's add some interesting characters to the story. So when I shuffle, I like to get my characters. I like to look at everything as a storybook. It's easier for me. So we have the Caring Connections card. We have the Thinking Man. We have Man Holding a Heart. And we have Goddess of the Moon. Alright? So when I kind of put these just into perspective here, for some of you, my Libras, it looks like you are dealing with an old situation here where you're not sure if you're over this person just yet, okay? And you're not sure how you should move on about it because this person still kind of brings you a little bit of happiness, despite the supporting details of what you've already been through and what you've already taken, for so long. Yeah, I guess. But, whatever. The heart wants what it wants. We love who we love. And that's what that's about. And then you have the Thinking Man, right? Who is he thinking about? Who is thinking here? Now, I do see with this card, they always hold a crystal in their hand because they're trying to see manifestation. What can I do with this? How can I get this bigger, right? So then that follows up with Man Holding a Heart. And then you have Goddess of the Moon. So yeah, it does look like you're indecisive right now.
Shameful.
It does look like you're indecisive right now about whether or not you should be going towards an old person, giving them a chance, or moving forward towards, this Man Holding a Heart here, Libra. And this kind of falls into a love reading for me, because then you have Goddess of the Moon. All right, there's things that you just don't know right now, and I say wait and take things slow, because you have a lot of other things going on around you. It's like so many new things are entering in, Libra, and it's like The only thing that's like stopping things here is your mind, but also don't rush. Don't rush here, Libra. Okay, I'm going to pull some divine directions cards. All right, I kind of shuffled them up a little bit. Do that again. All right, and again. All right, and we're going to take them. Boom. We have strength, clearing, goals, and friends. Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. Okay. You have clearing. Remove energy blockages by clearing out unwanted emotional or material clutter. Time to clean. It ain't spring, but it's time for spring cleaning. For goals, it's time for you to take your goals off the back burner. Go after them. Oh yeah, and don't let whoever this little situation get in the way of it. Get into it if you want, Libra. That's all you. But you need to have your goals as number one, because a lot of blessings with this Wheel of Fortune is good, and you need to, remain in control, stay grounded. And you have friends. Spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. So yeah, that is what's going on for you, Libra. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that, and I do thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.